Yo, I didn't change my name on a lot of my social medias. I want to get this out the way first because I wanted to feel more authentic, honestly. I'm starting to learn a lot more about life and myself and what it is that I actually want out of life and not the things that I've been influenced to do, influenced to think about and talk about and learn and kind of trying to reprogram my mind a little bit from all these things that get us that we focus on that's really distractions. It's not really helping us. Um, it's kind of like an update or a check in, I guess. And it doesn't really do much for me personally to be thinking about sex and guns and violence and politics and things of that nature. Yes, there are things that are very important within society and the communities right now that you do need to be paying attention to. You don't need to be sucked in by the news, social media and such. I'm not telling you what to do. These are only suggestions, right? Like I don't want that kind of life for myself. I don't want to be caught up in everything else that the world got going on, and then I'm not able to go within me. I appreciate being able to meditate for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour. It was hard getting to like an hour. You can go for like an hour, hour and a half. I was like, oh shit, wait a minute. I be doing a little something. You know what I'm saying? It really helps though. Being able to drown out the noise of having to have something instantly, all the time. Having to have some type of stimulant all the time. Something that's making you feel something all the time. Because normally, like natural life, regular life is boring. You can't tell me it's not like after having all this technology pop up, all these people who done made it work, who know how to use it and make you and suck your energy out your body, take everything from you. Just all you doing all day is watching videos or listening to music. You know what I'm saying? Or watching TV, movies and shit, or on your phone, on Instagram, texting people, posting shit on Snapchat, Twitter. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of other things too that take your energy away or make you think a certain way, and I don't want to do that. Like I want to be able to think how I think, be able to go within me, be in tune with my intuition. I want to be able to build up my own energy, regain my confidence, get back to my alpha state. I don't honestly feel like I'm in my alpha state right now. I know everyone has an alpha state and they're able to get there. Fuck an alpha state. I just want to live my best life. Be perfectly honest with you and stack this money up, live in peace. I don't want to be worried about people doing the most. A lot of y'all do some crazy ass shit out here, man. Especially with this coronavirus bullshit going on, the election, some people's views and beliefs. And I understand. I understand you get sucked into those things and then you're like, well, shit, this is what I live for. This is who I am. You know what I'm saying? Probably don't even know who you is. You ain't taking no time to learn about yourself. I really want to get in the gym with my life. I think I have been. Honestly, I've been journaling a lot more, meditating a lot more, exercising a lot more, introspecting a lot more, trying to figure out me. Get deeper into me, learn more about me, be able to see how I can make a positive change to the world. What is it that I can do? What abilities do I have that can actually help you? Whoever ends up watching this or all the other people, maybe the people who are disadvantaged. They're not living in a mansion and they don't have hella income coming in. They don't have a house or a bed to sleep in. They don't have food to eat every day. You know what I'm saying? You can last on some water. Most of y'all niggas probably ain't even drinking water. Excuse my language. They probably ain't even drinking no water. You probably drinking soda. You sipping on some pop and shit. You drinking Minute Maid. Ain't nothing wrong with Minute Maid. But you need some H2O in your system, bro. Water change, make the change. I haven't been drinking a lot of soda and juice. little bit of juice, but not a lot of juice. Drop the alcohol. Just not really drinking alcohol. You know, sometimes I still need my smokes because of stress, but I believe I'm gonna be able to cope with that. It's taken me a long time to stop the smoking. I think smoking is probably one of the most difficult fucking addictions of all time. Anyone who is addicted is capable. I truly believe that in my heart, because if you weren't, it wouldn't have been created. It, you, the human brain isn't created. I don't know, not created. It isn't made in a way where you're not able to defeat challenges. We're essentially here to socialize. That's how we survive. Being able to socialize, and then solving problems. That's To me, that seems like the whole reason for thinking. Like, you think so that you can solve problems. A lot of the time, there isn't a problem to solve. So you're just thinking. Like, you're just thinking. And it'll take you into the past. It'll take you to the future. You'll be everywhere but in the now. And then you get in the now and you experience this nothingness. And it's bliss. But at the same time, it's like an existential crisis. I believe that's the phrase. Because you're like, well, damn, like, what does it mean to be alive? And some of y'all might understand what I'm talking about. Like, what does it mean to be alive? Like, if me sitting here doing nothing, focusing on my breath, just being in the present moment, getting in tune with all my senses, getting in touch with my intuition and my subconscious mind, being able to understand myself on a deeper level. That is life, in a sense. Living is going out there and being a part of society and helping other people and earning your paycheck and treating people well. Even if they don't treat you well, you got to be the bigger person, and you got to treat them well. You got to do everything for everyone else, even if they're not going to do it for you, because you wouldn't want other people to treat you like that. And eventually you believe that the message is going to get across, because if you're able to do it, other people are able to do it. Even if it may be more difficult for them or simpler for them. Some people can go watch a motivational video right now and it'll change their whole life. Some other people have deeply rooted trauma, and it's difficult. It's a lot more difficult for them, or maybe the way that they think, their mindset, or how they're processing that information. It's a lot more difficult for them, and I feel for those people, and I hope you make it through. I hope you find what life's purpose is for you, or what you believe your purpose is in life. I believe that I'm capable of doing more than just one thing. I don't want to have to be stuck and only stuck doing one thing. For me, that's like the worst life imaginable. Yeah, it'd be great to have that one thing that everyone knows you for and you're so great. Nah, fuck all that shit. I don't need the fame. I want the fortune, of course. I want the love, of course. The same love that you would give me, I would want to give you. Same amount of money that I would end up making, I would want you to make. Because everyone has that within them. To me, it's not about really like deserving it. Because I believe I deserve $5 million. Give me my $5 million right now. And it's not just going to pop up. Money don't fall off the tree. It don't just happen like that. For some of y'all motherfuckers it might have. But for the majority of the world, I don't believe it happened like that. You got to go get that shit. Work for it. Put your head down. Go grind, nigga. Simple. Just the way that life is. I don't really like the fact that life is built so much on currency. You essentially can't live unless you got money. You can't die unless you got money. You got to have money to do everything. Everything. Without money, you're not able to survive in this culture unless you go live like a caveman. And then once you go out there and you're in nature, geyser. I'm not stealing shit. I just said, once you out there in nature, you breathing in that good ass prana, and you out there and you living like, somebody who was, thousands and thousands of years ago. I don't even know if it was that long, really. Who got to go fight for their food? Got to go kill the animal, skin it, cook it up. You know what I'm saying? You got to go cleanse your water yourself. You don't have all this information and technology available to you. The fact that we do makes it so much easier to live, but it takes away a lot of the things that make it purposeful to be alive. That make you feel like you're earning life, essentially. If that makes sense, like it makes it seem like, oh, my life has purpose because every day I am taking steps to stay alive. Not having to live in survival. You don't want to be living in the survival mindset all the time. I don't believe so. Because then, now you paranoid all the time. All you focused on is how am I going to stay alive? And now you just working the minimum because that's all you need to be alive. And nah. You want to be able to have so much money, because that's how this world is. You want to be able to have so much money that you're financially free, because being financially free allows you to do everything and anything that you could ever want to do, as long as you abide by the rules that the government has in place, the rules and regulations. You do that, some of that stuff obviously needs changing, and that's up to us as people, as a collective. That's our responsibility to make sure that those things change. But it's about elevating the mindset, the consciousness, and the awareness about what's going on, what actually needs change, what's benefiting people and what's hurting them. Are the things that are hurting us, are those things that we want to keep? Because we have things out here like cigarettes, alcohol, fast food, etc. Right? That don't help you at all whatsoever. It makes life feel like, it makes you feel like you're alive most of the time, or maybe it feels like you're not alive. It just makes it, you get something from your body. Once you're sitting down all day and you're not doing shit, you have a lot of time to think. Whenever you're not distracting yourself, and you're gonna be distracting yourself because you don't want to just be sitting there doing nothing. Because why do nothing? Then you're like, when you're in that place of nothingness, you're stuck. You're fighting it. You know what I'm saying? You're like, what the fuck? Why do, like, you're almost like battling with yourself. Once you get there and you're in that place of just sitting there, not in meditation, just sitting there and doing nothing. Not thinking, not feeling, not worrying about anything, not stressing about anything, just being present in that moment and just being there. Thoughts are going to arise, but I've learned that thoughts are not facts. And that's really important, because the thoughts create the emotions. And then normally, from what I've seen from people, they act on the emotions. There's not much thought put into the action, after the emotion's created. It's just the action and the emotion kind of go together, after it's felt, especially if it's strong, rather than thinking about, why am I feeling this way? What without thinking about, being more conscious of the thoughts that are creating these emotions, so that you're able to control them. I know I might be going all over the place, but so that you're able to control them. Because if everyone was able to control their emotions, the world would be a lot more civilized. That's not just the only problem, right? I was thinking about that a lot, the past 2 days. It's like, if people could control their emotions, obviously, you don't have to, like, not controlling the emotions that you feel, but like, once you feel the emotions, understanding why, and then realizing that you're able to change those emotions, or change the way that you feel about the thought that you were having that created that emotion. I think it's a really big thing. You know, some people it'll hit, some people it may not. You know, I don't know. Maybe it helps somebody. You know, I just wanted to pop up, do a little something, you know what I'm saying? Talk to y'all a little bit, get some shit off my chest, because I was really think about this shit. You know what I'm saying? How it can impact the world. Because I really want to impact the world in a way that nobody else has. And be able to come back to videos like these and see my growth and my progression as I go. You know, I'm not sure if I'll dive into the whole vegan thing and be a whole like spiritual guidance person. I just want to be able to get my experience out there so that somebody else, maybe it'll help somebody else. Maybe it'll push somebody else to do, you know, better things in their life. Maybe it'll put that person out there who see it, maybe they'll be able to do something that, you know, creates that change if I'm not able to create that change. I got full confidence that I will create some form of change that'll help shape the world in a better way and keep us from being the way that we are now in this cancel culture. This cancel culture is trash. It's trash. This social media culture is trash. Y'all are internet warriors. But in person, I don't even see people outside no more. Ain't nobody outside getting no nature, no sun, no fresh air. Nobody outside talking to each other. Just being regular, being natural, and you know, it was so much different when we didn't have phones and constant access to the internet, you know. But shit changes. You gotta update and adapt. You know what I'm saying? So do your thing. You know, stay safe out here. You know, understand these vaccines ain't doing shit. Cause the virus gotta go away by itself. You can't put a vaccine and you just gonna heal that shit. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? You know, hey. So take care of yourself. Put that work in. Enjoy your life because life is too fucking short. And be the best you can be, but I'm gonna catch y'all. Peace.